Does anyone else hate the idea of holding yourself to a single aesthetic? I was thinking about this recently just because I feel like I tend to confuse a lot of people across my social medias. A lot of you guys tend to just see like me lip syncing to videos, songs, and doing hair and makeup, which I absolutely love and would not trade for the world because it's just a fun way to post online. But I feel like I tend to confuse you guys because on one end I'll be doing that, but then I also say like on my Instagram tend to share stuff about like niche movies that I like or foods I like to try from across the world and things that are very not on par with like say that type of image, you know? And I just feel like, why should we hold ourselves to one certain look, if that makes any sense? And I feel like the best way that you can be authentic to yourself is to just share what your heart absolutely desires, no matter how messy it looks on your feed, and that your feed doesn't have to be absolutely curated to the nines. I used to be super obsessed with making sure that my feed was super curated and looking beautiful, which is something that I still absolutely love and take pride in because who doesn't like looking at something that's aesthetically pleasing? But I feel like to be truly authentic to yourself, not everything is going to look super curated and beautiful all the time. And I feel like if that's the sacrifice I have to make in order to share my passions online, then that's the sacrifice that I'm going to take. So, you guys see me lip syncing to a song, and the next second, you guys see me sharing my love for, say, UK culture, which that's something that you guys probably didn't know about because I haven't shared much about it in quite some time. But when I first started posting, I would share like a lot of posh inspired like hair tutorials, makeup tutorials, heavily inspired by the UK, or I just have such a love for super whimsical stories like Coraline and Alice in Wonderland. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children is another story that I absolutely love, and I just have such a fondness for that, as well as vintage style. Dita Von Teese is someone who I have always looked up to, especially as a little girl. These are just things that I don't share because I feel like for the longest time that just didn't go with like what I wanted you guys to, I guess, necessarily see. So maybe this is actually a really good time to reintroduce myself and tell you guys a few things that I'm really interested in that maybe you guys don't know because I haven't shared with you guys. And also maybe this is not a good time because I just got home and I look a little crazy, but this is authentic. So I guess that's on par with what I'm preaching.